When you're moving through any posture in any of these arts or in any Qigong exercise, you're moving your arm either in a contrived way or in an organized way. And what I mean by that is, if I go to bring my arms where I think I saw you move them, then if I really am standing in a balanced way, when I bring my hands here, it pulls me forward, right? And then when I bring my arms back like this too far, it pulls me back. And it causes all this turbulence in the body, and that destabilizes the body. But when I move from center to center, and I move, and I consider that when I move my hands forward, my yao has to move back in harmony with it. It doesn't just drop back and then I move this. They move together, away from each other or towards each other to create centers. And in doing that, that makes power. So if I were here and I try to move my hands forward, it pushes me out. But when I counterbalance it by sitting back, I can easily move my hands forward because I've created Tai Chi, where yin and yang are in harmony. Now, when I move the body, there are what I call tracks that are gravitational in nature. In other words, if I have the hands here and I let them go, like, how do they get to here? And if I follow that, I add no additional energy to the body that is destabilizing. If I come out of the tracks on the forward side, then my body falls forward. My toes, now I might not fall forward or experience that, but my body is tightening up to prevent it. You see? So if I can't tell that my body is locking up different places to keep me from falling over because I'm moving in an awkward way, my sensitivity is maybe not so high. But when you start to move from one center to another center, to another center, to another center, you don't create all these additional vectors of force in the body that destabilize it. You just have less to contend with in terms of staying stable. And because I'm moving from center to center, I have a gravitational relationship with these points. So it's powerful. If I try to move to somewhere that's not a real center, you just can't. You get tied up every time. So even if I'm doing the Xing Yi and I go to come up in chopping fist, I can't like cut the circle. I can bring in and come up and come out at the right height, out from between the mouth and the brow with the fist, and that'll allow me to enter in. But if I try to just make my own way in, maybe I'll get stuck. Very likely I'll get stuck. So you want to pay attention to gravity and these gravitational centers and how things change. And when you start to move in harmony with them, now you're in a situation where you have a very consistent training partner who's not changing the energy that they're putting on you. They're keeping it consistent. So you learn to move in harmony. When I bring the hand up, something inside goes down. When I go forward, I must consider back. It's the exact same thing.